HBCU OverDrive. HBCU OverDrive is proudly sponsored by WeWorkForEverything.org. At WeWorkForEverything.org, this is for those who are trying to build for a dream. With their latest hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and accessories and more, you can have it all here at a reasonable price. Black owned and operated out of the great state of New York. Like I said, get suited and booted. Check it out at WeWorkForEverything.org. Peace. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? How's everybody doing on this Monday evening? It is Monday, July 10th. We are live in the dungeon, aka Irving, Texas. And you know, it's all good. This is HBCU Overdrive with Doc Holiday. I'm your boy, Doc Holiday. We are coming with you tonight. HBCU Tonight, episode 25. You see the title, you see how everything goes. So you already know what to do. Make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure if you want to become a Overdrive family member, got 2 tiers, purple and blue. And also make sure, if you want to donate to the channel, anything helps the channel. And also we got to pay bills over here. I think I got a reverb in my mic. Okay, I think I should be fine. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Let me see who we got up in here tonight. As always, Miss Equator Assistant, she is in the building. Mr. Owens, Joe Owens, yeah, all eyes on you. Sound like Tupac right there. That's a Tupac reference. We got a couple of people coming in. We got a lot of eyes in because you already know what we're gonna get on first. We got Pit in his pocket. What's going on? How you doing? Also, we got One Main TV. What's up, bro? What's happening? First off, let me give a congratulations to my 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 guy. Even though he's not a HBCU alum, but he's a Hurricane fan, but he is my brother. He is my Masonic brother. He is on the square. Um, Congratulations to him with grandchild. Grandchild was born today, so give a shout out to Coach Ferg. If you don't know who he is, he's on Twitter. He posts a lot. You know, he's down with the cause as far as HBCUs. So I just want to give him a good shout out and congratulations on his grandchild being born today. The pettiness will come in a few. The pettiness will come in a few. So everybody get get their popcorn ready. So that will be the thing that's coming up in a little bit. We got Jay White, A&M is in the house. Alabama A&M, the Bulldogs is in the house. And the missus is always in the house, and she is always lurking in the chat room. So don't try nothing stupid, because she will call you out. Even if she don't feel good, she still will call you out. But anyway, man, anyway. Yeah, give me some. You going to the store? Give yard talk. Give me some. Give me a pack of Twix and an Arizona lemon tea. What's going on, Paris? Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! That made my day right there. That made my day. I always want to tell somebody you want something from the store. I be looking at the missus. You want something from the store? Yeah, she said as long as it's zero sugar. So that's how it goes down in the house over here, man, with her. Uh, so the first thing we gonna do, we got a series. I'm doing this 3-part series. Uh, 3-part series as far as players to watch, players to watch for the season that's coming up, and so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And remember, the second thing we also got going on is we're gonna have a couple of things coming up for football season this fall. So y'all kind of y'all get your ears ready and stay tuned about that, because like I said, we're gonna be on the road this year. No, we're gonna be on the road this year. The missus is already she's already okayed it. We are going to be on the road this year, so look for us to be in different spots this season. Um, so we got some things going on. We got some things going on right now. Also, so like I said, we got a new show format, and then oh Jesus, fam, you just can't get right. They just can't get right. They just can't get right. So I know a lot of other people is looking at, doing something. And they talking about this, but we gonna get to it first. First of all, like I said, we talked about Valley on Saturday night. I told you they wasn't finished. I told y'all. Valley said they wasn't finished. They just brought in a transfer from Fresno State, offensive lineman, 6'3", 280 pounds. He going down the valley. So I'm telling y'all, them boys up in the Delta is gonna be ready for everyone in the sweat. Not named Jackson State. Not named Jackson State. Let's see who else we got up in here, man. We got my Cuz. What's up, Craig? Cuz. You say it's 111 degrees in H Town, bro. I think it's probably about 6 degrees hotter up this way, man. Bruh. We is on fire out here, cuz. Come on now. Because you in the house. What up, Los? What's good, man? What's going on, Los? We got my third ward Tigers up in here. We got my Uncle Sid right here. He down with the missus said, "Hey, Uncle said." Bet. Oh, bet. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, man. As always, you always family right here, man. We got Avis, Patrick Johnson, Bishop College, man. Bishop College is in the house. We got to preserve y'all legacy, bro. We got to preserve y'all legacy. So my church was straight up appointed to help out with Bishop College, but you already know what happened after that. We got Avis in the building. Let's go. You already know. No, North Carolina A&T up here. No NC A&T. And we got Miss Brandy in here. How you doing, Miss Brandy? And hey, bro, I'm 100% with you on this. We need a SWAT college game day. I'm 100% in agreement with you on that. We got Deputy Mario on here, man. Yep. And we got Miss Body, Mama Body up in the house. The missus said, "Hey, Miss Body, how you doing?" So, man, let's get to it now. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. So, first off, like I said, we do got things coming up. We do have a new show format. We got new show formats coming this fall. Um, we already had an idea, me and Simona. We already had an idea where it'll be a midweek show, more basic Wednesday, and we'll get in contact with other podcasters from the universities that we are playing. So basically, it will be a Jackson State versus whoever we playing. That's how we're gonna have our podcast. That's how we're gonna have that show set up with other podcasters. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get in touch with most of these guys and girls, and see how we're gonna get this done, and make sure that it doesn't overlap with anybody else. So that's one thing. Another thing, Craig just put it out there, man. We need to have a SWAC college game day. I am all for it. If everybody's all for that, um, if you all for that, put a thumb in it. Put your ones in the air. Put your ones in the air if you all for that. SWAC college game day. Is Put your ones in the air. Yeah, I'm a wrestling fan, so it's just like the blood. It's like the bloodline. The day ones, yes. Already. I appreciate that. So there'll be one. There'll be another show format, and then of course, as always, Saturday Night Live. We got our show format for that. That will be our actual post game show for the fall on Saturday nights. So make sure that y'all tune in to all that stuff. And not only we that we are on covering Jackson State, we are covering all HBCUs. Let's get this straight. We are covering all HBCUs. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. Um, and also I will be going back and doing a film breakdown too. So we're gonna do that too. So it's a lot of stuff that's going on with the show, with the platform. So like I said, keep that going right there. Man, let's get to where let's get to what y'all here for now. I'm confused, y'all. I'm confused because this is what I'm confused about, y'all. I'm confused that Kamari Stevens took his talents to the transfer portal and don't know what happened. Somebody decided, I guess, put a bug in his ear. put a bug in his ear and decided that, hey, you need to come back. You need to come back to the highest of the seven hills. So I'm confused, right? So he entered in the portal. I think that was probably like a month and a half, 3 months ago. A couple of months ago, he came back, and then now he's out again. He out of there again. So Kamari Stevens is back in the portal. Now, let's get this straight, y'all. He a grown man. He can make his own decisions. He can do whatever he want to do. But it's like that old saying that your grandma used to tell you: get somewhere and sit your ass down somewhere. See, I had one grandma that cussed, my other one didn't. So the one that cussed is my daddy mama. And she be like, sit your ass down somewhere. And my other granny, my mother's mother, she'll tell you, you either inside or out. But don't be letting out my good air. Don't be letting my good air out the house. So, so you either in or you out. It's like a gang. It's kind of like a gang initiation. You either gonna get down or you gonna lay down. And I guess Kamari Stevens said, I'm gonna lay down because he out. He said he is out. He is in the portal again. It is you have 6.5, 7 weeks before the season starts. Now, mind you, everybody's going through the second part of fall workouts. Summer workouts. Everybody's going through the summer workouts right now. So everybody reported back. Most kids reported back for the second half of summer workouts, right? August comes is the first day. The first day of fall practice is in August. The first day of practice for the fall season is in August. It is really August the 1st. So when the 1st of August turns, you literally are on grind mode. You're in fall practice. Now, I don't know if the portal is open. Most of the time they say it's closed, but I think it might be open, but you can't. I don't know I don't know how it is. The person y'all want to really talk to about that portal crap is Blue. Blue can really pinpoint everything about the transfer portal, what you can and you can't do, and how it's done. I, on the other hand, would just got the news. So when I got the news today that he entered the transfer portal again, I, while I was at work, decided, I've already said I was going to do a show, and it's basically I was going to do about players that we need to watch. Um, and that's true. Grad transfers can jump in at any time. They don't have no, because after they graduate, they don't have no ties to the university. But here's the thing, though: who's going to pick you up right now? Now, I'm not trying to say nobody's not going to pick this kid up because this kid is a dog. He 10.5 sacks last season. Um, while for FAMU, while Isaiah Land kind of regressed because he had injuries. Plus, he was suspended because of the certification issues. That's cool. He took over the defensive line. I give him that. I give him that. But what I'm not gonna get is this is what remember, This is what Willie Simmons put out there, y'all, with so many guys leaving Jackson State via the transfer portal. I'm sure you don't truly grasp the significance of an All-American defensive lineman spurning FBS and P5 offers to return to your school. That was May 31st. Hold on, let me see. May 31st. May 31st. That was on a Wednesday. That was that was that was on a Wednesday. That was Memorial Day weekend. And so he like it's cool. You got your dude back, right? How many weeks has it been since he decided that he was gonna come back to school? He was gonna come back to your school. Only been probably about maybe what about five, 5 to 6 weeks. And then basically he up out of there. He out of there. He out of there. So this is what Coach Simmons says. Now this is what Coach Rispress, who's assistant coach for FAMU, said. You can't give the people who stood in the gap for you, your ass to kiss. It never ends well. And that was sent today at 2:32 p.m. I guess that was 2:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because I think I got that there at 1:30. Yeah, at 1:30. So so what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Y'all talking all this, y'all had all this talk for Jackson State. Y'all had all this talk. Y'all had all this talk for the whole SWAC, saying that this y'all time. It y'all sound like a broken John Cena record. Your time is up, my time is now. Well, damn it, your time ain't coming no time soon. Damn it. I don't care, Trey. I don't care if it was out of emotion. He should not have said it. I don't care if it was out of emotion. He should not have said it. So I want this is what I want. I want FAMU to do something for me. I want FAMU to do something for me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I just need FAMU to hold his L. I don't, I don't want to be too loud. SOS. Here. Hold this. Hold this for me, y'all. Hold this for me. 'Cause I think y'all confused. 'Cause look, y'all riding L's today. Y'all are riding L's. I'm here. All coaches are leaving too. I was like, next time you would I had to do your statue like that. I had to put your statue with the Jordan Prime in. I had to get you. I had to get you with the Prime in. It's all self inflicted, baby. It's self inflicted. It is self inflicted. Oh, I ain't forgot because y'all. I told y'all I'm gonna get you. I told y'all I'm gonna get you back. I told y'all Saturday I'm gonna get you back. I told y'all Saturday I'm gonna get you back. It was self inflicted. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back on there with the L right there in the orange and green. There's always something going on at FAMU. It was self inflicted, y'all. Hold on, let me put my face back up here. Self inflicted. It's self inflicted, y'all. Like I said, you niggas tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. That's y'all. Say it again, Avis. Say it again, Avis. Self inflicted. Come on, Mr. Campbell. Come on. I'm gonna invite you up here. You the rep for FAMU. You the rep for the highest of the seven hills. Well, it look like the lowest of the seven hills, but we ain't tripping. It's a hill. It ain't the highest. You know what I'm saying? It's like a valley. It's like a speed bump. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And y'all look, just hold this L, man. Just hold this L. Paris is not the lowest. It's not the lowest. It's just the speed bump. It's just a speed bump, baby. And my mama is in the building right now. You may sponsor this Rattler for 35 cents a day. You can save a hill. Hey, it was his. It's his channel. I ain't worried about it. This is my channel. It stayed with me. I ain't tied down nobody. I am self-made. I am self-made, player. I am self-made up in here. Oh, let me make sure y'all confused. Riding L's. Y'all riding L's up in here. Riding L's. I'm sorry to say that. In fact, hold on. Let me see if my homie up in here. Let me go on and send her this. What's going on, Uncle Sid?
Uncle Stephen Campbell. I knew it was a reason why I was still down here in Jackson, finna about to head back to Memphis. I knew there was a reason why I've been here since last Thursday, conducting business, doing my thing, chilling out, 4th Street Live, all that good stuff. Pull out the good clothes, the good car, all that good stuff. Now look at you, Uncle Kim. So you mean to tell me your best defensive player, who y'all gonna replace him with? See, we replaced ours 2, 3, 4 times over. We got 4-star linebackers, we got SEC defensive linemen, but Kamari Stevens
Is a dog.
was the best player that you had left on your team returning. Now, do y'all have some other players? Yep, y'all do. But he was the best. Better than, Musa, better than y'all receivers, better than your old line. And he's gone. He's gone. I wonder if that young man bleed blue. Hint, hint.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, does he still feel like it's the Blue Blossom Classic? Hint, hint.
The Draco coming out, y'all.
Because, I tried to tell y'all, I've been there. I went to those workouts Friday and Saturday. And I tried to warn the SWAC that it is in August. August, what is it? August 26th and September the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you're gonna have the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic on the 26th, and you're gonna have the Mr. Olympia contest on September the 3rd. I'm not being biased. Uncle Campbell, you might want to come on campus and check this out. Because Coach Beef is no joke.
Man, look.
So
Look.
sometimes, when you and then why did y'all let y'all coach talk all that noise, man?
That's what I was wondering. Why did here's my whole thing. And I understand the reason why he said what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about, I'm gonna show the picture. It's all about the optics of everything. You
Man,
know,
look at here.
it's all about,
Man, what
and don't get me wrong, he did tell the truth. I would give Willie that part of that satisfaction right there. He did kind of tell the truth. He did say, yeah, and let me reread the quote he said in his
what
tweet.
is
With so
okay.
many guys leaving Jackson State via the portal, I'm sure you don't truly grasp the significance of an All-American defensive lineman spurring an FBS and P5 office to return to your school. That's cool. Now, don't get me wrong. We had a couple of dudes that on our squad that got themselves into the portal. They tested the waters. You know what I'm saying? They swam through the waters and they ain't like how
Yep,
they ain't
yep,
like how
yep,
it felt. And they's like, you know what? I'm gonna come
yep.
on back. I'm gonna come
Right.
on.
And so we lost guys to Missouri, a couple other places, right? But we
Good.
returned 2 guys from LSU, a guy from Auburn.
You
So
ain't
I'm just saying, like you is Kamara Stevens coming back, man? Y'all the
nah,
y'all the number one HBCU in y'all mind, right?
he did
You
that.
say you say the business department number one, right? So y'all might need to handle your business in NIL. That young guy, because if he gone, you realize, man, Jackson State could probably have about 300 yards rushing on y'all if he gone.
Now, don't get me wrong, they do got Jalen Hunt, and he is an anchor on that defensive line
and
also.
that- and, and that's fine. But who is who is the engine that makes it go?
I mean, it was Kamari Stevens. And,
Oh, righty.
and Kamari Stevens came along because of the simple fact last season because of the simple fact that Isaiah Land was quote unquote hurt. Plus, he was suspended that first game, so he really wasn't even his whole mind wasn't even out there. He was just trying to get himself back into shape. And remember, the same thing happened with him. They put it out like there. The same thing happened with him. The same thing happened with Isaiah Land when he decided that he wanted to get a transfer portal. Guess instead of Coach Simmons said something, guess who said something? Told him it was like go back to school, go back to that school. It was Prime. Prime was like, "Hey, why y'all jumping in the portal thinking that the grass is green on the other side? Stay where you at." And I understand the reason why he said that because it was all of to me it was all a play. But in a sense, he was telling the truth, right? He told
He was. He was.
he was telling the truth, and so guess what? Isaiah Land went back to school and he finished up at FAMU. Is the whole thing, like he said, Kamari Stevens jumped in the portal for like a month and decided that he felt like the grass wasn't green on the other side, and he decided to come back, y'all. And then
Mm-mm.
and then and then you know what he do? He said, "I'm out." You remember how it was when you like I said when you had your grandma tell you either in or you out.
So basically, he pulled a Sevion Wilkinson, but they didn't replace it. See, we replaced it. We said, okay, are you gonna stay? You gonna come get these 13, 1400 yards again? Or are you gonna be gone? But just in case you don't want those 13 to 1400 yards, we're going to give it to a guy from Wofford. JD Martin is coming back from injury. We're going to bring another guy in that was a true freshman. So,
I,
man,
I,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, I would hate, if I was a fan, a diehard Rattler fan, I would be crushed today
it's hurt.
because my best player on the entire team, whether it's offense and defense,
Yeah,
is gone.
it hurts. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna bite you in the butt, especially that first game you play. Now y'all might kind of you might try to catch a slipping because we're gonna play a game before y'all, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Now, Leonard, I'm not saying anything what he said was wrong. Like I said, he told the truth. He told his truth. He told the truth. I'm not gonna take anything away from Willie. But what I am gonna say is don't talk all that shit and then your boy go right back into the portal again. Now this
Man,
now guess what? Guess what? That prediction I said on Saturday about Valley going up there to upset I mean, not going, but having FAMU come to Valley and Valley upset them in Itabena.
that didn't age well. That did
It
not age
did
well.
not
Because
age.
normally Willie Simmons just sit back and don't say anything, but now he want to talk greasy. That didn't age well. Ooh wee, ooh wee,
I'm gonna
ooh wee. That didn't age well.
my boys from Itabena gonna clip these boys right here. They gonna catch them slipping. They gonna catch them
You can't
slipping.
you, you can't buy 10 tickets from the lotto and then think you're gonna win just because you bought 10 tickets.
Let me go ahead and remind everybody. Catch this L. Like I said, this coach, even though he said somebody's out of emotion, you should have never tweeted it. You mad because your boy left. What you mad for? He grown now. See, if this ain't NIL, if this wasn't in, what I'm saying, the years of NIL, his ass would have stayed where he was at. He would have stayed in Tallahassee at FAMU. If he transferred, he was gonna have to sit out a year. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. But don't get mad. Don't get mad when the rabbit got the gun. And Mr. Ford, if you in there, if you're in here, I'm putting. I just put the link up so you can
And
jump on.
no
And,
disrespect, but Mr. Miak, my JSU has never been no run of the mill HBCU, man. Come on now. I know you Miak, man, but JSU is not a run of the mill HBCU. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. If that's the case, go through the actual alumni without the going through the athletes that has graduated from HBCU. I mean, from Jackson State. Don't do that. Come on now. This noise talk, but man, that's not cool. JSU is not no run of the mill HBCU. Come on now, don't do that. Please don't do that.
I
That's
feel
that's not now. Miak Mike, we ain't never had no problem, Mr. Miak Mike, but JSU is not no run of the mill HBCU.
hey, guess what, Miak Mike? That don't count no more now. They remember Kentucky State got caught cheating, so they took that win away from them. So don't matter. It don't matter. Well, I'm gonna just say it like this. I think Uncle said we need a call from the SWAC championship hotline.
And what's so bad about it? Saturday night, be ready. And you might need to have one Friday because my birthday is Friday. Cancer
Okay.
season in the house. Cancer season's in the house. Yeah,
Already.
July 14th. And me and Mike, since we run a meal, I was born on the Bastille. Did they teach y'all? Did they teach y'all about that on the East Coast? I was born on the Bastille, which is called the French national holiday. Like July 4th is our Independent Day in America, but I was born on the Bastille when somebody conquered the Bastille. Fill in the blanks.
Y'all know it.
Since you talking about, come on, man, don't, man, I understand the noise talk, sir, but
Y'all,
don't ever say that, man, about no JSU, man. That is not a run of the mill. Are you kidding yourself, man?
yeah, I'm
Come
sorry.
on, man.
Y'all
That's messed
know,
up. That's
y'all
that's
know
really kind of, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of offended from that, man. Like
hey,
for real, man.
like I said, it's petty when Yard Talk is in my is in the chat. Yard Talk, she'll watch, but she don't say too much anything. But when it's about some good juicy mess, she right here. So we can get in on Grambling too, but I'll say that for later. I'll say that for the State Fair Classic. Uh, but like I said, man, look, like I said, y'all just need to hold all these L's. Here, just hold it. And anybody else that try to copy this, just hold it. Just hold it. Just look, man, look. I sat back. I was doing all this all day at work, folding up shirts and making memes. That's what I was doing all day. Folding up shirts and making memes. Just hold it. This is gonna be the best one right here. This got to be the best one that I did right here. Put the Jordan meme on the Rattler statue. I even asked the missus. I asked the missus. Uncle said, I said, would you be freaked out every time if you went to school here and you be freaked out every day that you had to pass by this damn thing?
Yeah, I would be. That damn thing is because I can't stand snakes now. I ain't gonna lie. Now I talk a bunch of noise, but yeah, I can't stand no snakes now. I don't get down like that. But that's in the Bible. That's biblical. But
Right.
you know, but no, man. Just nah, man. That's that me and Mike, man. That was a little bit too far, man. And
What's
I mean, and you got like I said, we ain't even talking about the athletes, man. Like we got people in this chat that know how to write, computer language, man. You
mm,
know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we got people like that, man. We got people that are already PhDs, hint, hint, and some that's in the chat that's working on their PhD. And guess what? And take a wild guess what school they went to. Take a wild guess since they run of the mill. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Like we could talk noise, man, but golly, that remind me of that water, talking about the water and the potholes and all that type of stuff.
yeah, that
JSU,
slow down.
JSU is not a run of the mill school, man. Like, no, man. Like we produce greats, dog.
Hold on,
Like,
hold on, hold on. The Draco done came out for Mr. Campbell. What's up?
See, it's Monday night. I'm minding my business. And then my nephew comes from a proud family in Jackson. Starts this foolishness. See, he go back to Holy Ghost. See, them Walkers and Breeders, they all know each other. They all are high achievers.
But
wait a minute. So wait a minute. Okay, now I want you to put that L back up. Let's put that L back up.
I asked you.
Now put the L back up. Put the little L meme back up.
There you go. You talking about with the snake? With your
that right there. Leave that right there. Yeah, right there.
Right here.
Yeah, that guy.
Go. Yeah.
So let me get this straight. On this very show, however whichever you want. On this very show, when Sylvian Wilson made his nice little video, he coming back to Jackson State, and you made your little video, and you and Timona was all on Saturday Night Live. You had one of them hats that was too tight and too small, talking all that. Next thing we know, he up in Colorado. Oh, but let's keep it going. Big Daddy Gaddy, he gonna come back to JSU, and you know what? And I'm saying this respectfully because I don't want, and I want to say this. This is all jokes because I understand the background what happened. But since we joking, Big Daddy Gaddy, I'm coming back to JSU. I'm gonna give him the NIL deal. He right there getting fake gold chains over there, North Park Mall, and next thing you know, he in Missouri. So I need y'all to stop talking about anybody taking L's. Because y'all got folks taking y'all money and taking y'all talent. So stop it. So we got one guy that, and first of all, let me tell you something. He is in the portal. Isaiah Land actually did the exact same thing last year. So until he's gone, he ain't gone. So he can go to the portal. It's fine. But we're not going to talk about, you got guys that have made videos that said, I'm happy to come back. Y'all were making videos, all 50 channels of JSU, Gaddy, Wilkerson, this guy, and these boys is gone. And you talking about one player. Y'all got 30 players that's up there in Colorado that's got degrees from Jackson State that's playing in Colorado.
But guess what, though?
And you talking about our one player.
Guess what, though? Remember.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know, wait a minute. So hold on, because Sam he said Jackson State produces PhDs, computer science and all that. But I do also know that Jackson State produces mathematicians. I do know that. And the math ain't mathing with all them people that is gone compared to the one that y'all talking about tonight. So which one is it now? We got people in this chat that got PhDs, educational doctorates, law degrees and all that. And y'all talking about one player and we got 30 that we can talk about all night. That could be 8 shows tonight.
Now, but he was our best player on the team. Was he not?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was Shadua not y'all best player? Was Sylvian Wilkinson not y'all best player? Was Malachi Wyman not y'all best player? Was Brown not y'all best player? Was Cam? Do I need to keep going on and on? Was Travis Hunter not your best player? Oh,
we got a size gut. We got Guthrie now.
Okay. So you said we lost our best player. Y'all lost 15 to 20 of y'all best players. And y'all all players that took your money and made videos saying they was coming back to Jack State and then ended up right there in Colorado.
We don't replace them. We got 2-3 for one.
Listen, man, I'm Zona told y'all, and I know even though, and I tried to help Dr. Timon out because I know they just do not like doing homework because they out of school. But I tried to give them homework for FAMU recruiting, and they still didn't use it. Now that I've sent, and Doc knows this, I sent Doc a complete list of all the players that we had coming in, and just like, and Zoe made a great point. State of Mississippi produced great players. All these Mississippi players are coming back to Jack State. Well, guess what? So does the state of Florida. And you know all those guys we got coming through the portal? They from Florida.
But
they from Florida. That means them boys can play too.
I was the first one to say that y'all had a dog because Doc is my witness. I was bragging on that guy from Utah because I've seen him play. I've seen him play before. Matter of fact, he showed out against USC last year.
So all I'm saying is we'll take our 1 L, but y'all got so many L's, y'all got a whole alphabet. So you just need to stop. Just need to stop. Stop the cap, as y'all young folks say. And you know what? After Paris, my HBCU niece, see, this is what my problem is. See, I'm an old head. See, old heads, we don't get on social media.
Sit in these suites September the 3rd. I'm gonna be in the suites with my Kappa t-shirt on and my tan shoe hat.
Bro, I want you to have that Delta on the side. You know I'm riding with them. I want you to have it on. And not only that, we were just talking about, I said, let me tell you something. I said, because we were getting together, what we got to do is send our order. And I said, I got to hit set up so I can make sure I got the exact bottle he needs so he can cry his misery away in that bottle.
McCalla 25 all day or 18.
Oh, okay. So you a man. See, look at you. See, that's what I'm saying. I can never argue with a man that know about a drink. See, I see, this is the problem when I come here and talk trash to say he always gonna do something that's gonna make him right.
What's that?
The boy knows. See, I'm gonna say false.
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, that's my drink. McCalla 25.
And 18 to 25, go look it up. It ain't your average drink.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not.
Go home, folks. Drink with a water back.
Just give me a.
Yeah.
We don't mix that with no soda.
Just give me
that's no soda. No, that's just a little splash. Maybe. And I'm so used to it. I drink 3 rocks, and that's it.
Well, listen. The way you get it, and then you have a water back, and then that's all you got to do. Just take a little sting off. That's how you old folks drink.
That's it. Well, yeah, but that's true.
But Doc, listen.
Water back.
There you go. So Doc, listen. I know you got them hats, but I need you to get the right size because it's making your brain hurt. Because you've been capping for Jack State. You used to have a little. I understand that you ride for Jack State, and I know you got to keep the views up. You got to keep the folks happy. But you used to have some unbiased credibility. But now you just going a little bit too far now.
I used to go there.
Is this? Hey, wait a minute. Is this HBCU OverDrive with Doc Holliday, or is this the 1400 with Ken Clark? Which one is it now?
Oh, here you go.
So you need to change. Just say if this is JSU OverDrive with Doc Holliday. Change the title to JSU OverDrive with Doc Holliday. Then I know what I'm dealing with. I respect what Ken and Zoe and them do because there's no secret who and what they're supposed to do, their mission. But you said HBCU OverDrive. You driving this right into the ditch now. Nobody else can come on here other than JSU now.
Nope.
So this is JSU OverDrive from here going forward.
Oh, nah. We ain't doing it like
we welcome the Rattler. You are uncle. We welcome because Mr. Ford even cheered for the Rattler. Mr. Ford, he's an honorary Rattler.
But I already said this though. Really, whatever Willie said on that tweet, he was right. He was correct. He stood by what he said. But what I'm saying is, talk all this noise, and then your boy went out again. I understand that he's a grad. He graduated. He's a grad transfer. He got 2 years left. So, but it's the timing of it. You get what I'm saying? The timing. But
what's the difference with Xavier? Okay, what's the difference between that and Sylvian Wilkinson making a whole video and Gaddy doing a whole video talking about what's the difference?
I'm not saying there's the difference. I'm just saying.
So exactly. So you actually know what this pain feels like.
I wasn't saying that the difference.
then the thing about it, those guys are actually gone.
But what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. You have a month before camp. Who is going to pick you up a month before?
Exactly. So you know what's so funny? See, man, listen, you got listen. Okay, here's the thing. All of you all have kids. Some of you might be having kids getting ready to go to college. Some of y'all are older like me who got adults. I don't have no kids. I got adults. This is what children do. And it doesn't shock me. I'm not shocked. But what would be funny is if he come on right on back at FAMU and be right on that D-line. Either way, if he come back, we'll welcome him back. If he gone, next man up. We ain't worried about it, man. Because what I do know, it ain't going to take him for us to make Sid drink that whole bottle by halftime. When we up by 21.
Please, we gonna be about a 28 by halftime. Cause I'm gonna tell you, my adopted uncle, Jason Brown Sr., said the first game, he said, my nephew, which I met him Saturday, and he looked like a tank, by the way. This man looked like a tight end playing quarterback. And he promised me that it's going to be 350 yards before halftime against South Carolina State. And we're going to be up 6 touchdowns. And he also promised me by halftime, it'll be 35-3 in the Blue Blossom Classic.
Mr. Ford.
In the Blue Blossom Classic. And I saw his son. I saw my little nephew. Well, not little nephew, because that boy, he huge. He can go compete on the bodybuilding stage. But I saw Jason Brown in person. I don't know, Uncle Campbell. I just don't.
Listen, all I want to know is when y'all was around here, Gaddy and Wilkerson and all those guys was still going True Blue JSU, and then they packed that moving van up and left. What do y'all have to say? So listen, you got. I mean, listen, man. I understand. Listen, man. I went to FAMU. We are used to the less fortunate always trying to pick at us. We get it.
Oh Lord.
When you're the number one public HBCU, you get the criticism, but we're used to it. That's why it don't bother us. Have y'all know we always stay unbothered? And when y'all don't feel we are not these other folks. We ain't Alcorn. We ain't Grambling. All up in the videos, worried about everybody else's team, playing a post instead of posting about their summer. You don't see FAMU folk posting about Grambling. We don't care about Grambling.
That's right.
Because we FAMU.
That's right. Just like y'all beat us before Dion came. Psych.
Now see, listen. This is where, okay, listen, and I'm gonna have to do you like I said, hey man, listen, it's 12-7-2. Y'all won the last, I think y'all was 11-7-2.
Oh, it's 12-7-2.
It's 12-7-2.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, it was tied. Y'all done went on your nice little run. We'll go on our run now. We'll even it back up next couple of years. And Doc will have a FAMU hat on that's 2 sizes too small. Just like Timona looked good in her little FAMU bucket hat. And then we'll revisit. It's no problem. It's no problem. So you, like I said, because see y'all, this is the thing. That's why I know y'all didn't go to the football game. See, this is why I know Jackson people didn't go. Because again, y'all won that. Okay, let's when this run started. It started. I was there. Okay, so you know that was a Hail Mary. That was a Hail Mary. So you didn't whoop us.
It's still a win.
Wait a minute. No, but see, Zoe coming out there like y'all right here, dominating folks. So we've had 3 games that have come down to basically the last play, and then of course y'all had, hey, listen, all prop, y'all did your thing, 59-3. No, but see what I'm saying? We don't care. We still letting our snakes hang. That's right. Our coach still talking. We still talking, but don't act like y'all right here dominating folks. We ain't Valley. Stop it.
Mr. Cam, hold on. Hey, Mr. Ford, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
We up in here. We talking about.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
So Kamari Stevens done backed door back into the portal again. So
I need y'all talk. Wait, Doc. I don't mean to cut you off. I need y'all talk to stop talking about FAMU lost to Grambling. She don't even remember that. And the thing about it is, that's why we are legendary. We got our alumni that became famous because we whooped Grambling behind so bad. The infamous Thick 36. So let's just keep it moving. All right, I'm sorry, Doc. You can have your show back.
My mama said y'all gonna be upset. Yes, my mother is in the chat. My mom gonna say y'all gonna be upset when JSU come out. Hey, mama just said.
We got great nieces and nephews at JSU right now. So what kind of example you gonna set for them when we come down there? When we come down there and tear y'all mouth out? Cause you realize your nephew Doc, my nephew, he got a child at JSU, incoming freshman right
Look,
now.
man. It was so many people leaving JSU. Y'all had to come up with a slogan called "Guard the Yard." Y'all, it was so bad. Y'all look like when I look on the news when folks just walk out the Nike store just stealing jerseys and shoes. That's how many folks were dipping up out there. Y'all had to create "Guard the Yard." They're like, can please stop all these people leaving. So y'all create a hashtag of because of people was leaving. Stop it.
Oh, leave. Hey, hold on now. My boy Jason up in here, he said bring Kamara to Jackson State. Ooh.
Hey, listen. He can go to Jackson State. He already got a FAMU degree. He can go to Jackson State. He already got a FAMU degree. He already set for life.
What's going on, Jason? Jason Brown is up in here, man. The quarterback for Jackson State, man. What's going on? I got to get you back on here for an interview. Congratulations on the money that y'all raised for the nonprofit. Kudos to y'all, man. But
Hey Jay, this uncle said, man, my son was up in there the other day. I was in my white vehicle the other day, and I came up to you, man. Man, y'all look good, man. Y'all look good, Coach Beef. Let me be quiet because I don't want to let too much out. Because I got my Uncle Campbell, and I mean, what you drink? What you drinking? What you drinking, Uncle Campbell? Johnny Walker.
What? Now listen. Because I'm not drinking anything because after last year, I'm drinking nothing but water and Cokes. That's it. There'll be no drinking for me that weekend.
No drinking for you that weekend, so you got to be preparing when you get down there.
I'm sorry.
Because I can't be drunk and be stuck in a Tesla like I was last year.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So no, because this time I got to be sober. Because if I got to get out of a Tesla that ain't got charged, I got to be able to get up out and walk home.
There's no worry. I'm gonna be in the vehicle that I'm driving back to Memphis right now, and I'm gonna send you. Matter of fact, I'll post a picture of it on Twitter, so you'll see. Yeah, I'll be in that down there. Because the nice little Miami weather, and we can drop the top on it, and little stuff like that, and it starts with the L and ends in Eni. I'm driving that back like right now to Memphis. So yeah, that'll be a good look.
Love it. Well, I'm already booked on South Beach, so just take me back to South Beach. So I'm good.
No, I got a house. I got a house in Palmdale in West Palm Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where it's going down. That's the after the victory party is gonna be there for Jackson.
I'm just gonna keep this snake in mind. If we lose, if y'all win,
we ain't lose. Trust me. But what I saw Saturday, we are not losing. We are not.
Right here,
man. We got some violent. We got some violent young men, and a couple of them was telling me that their coach told them to just stay off social media because they really see what people be saying about them, and they don't like it. And I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. They are watching. They watching all channels, and I heard from multiple horses' mouths this past Saturday. They don't like all this noise talk that's coming on because they feel they are the hunters right now, and they have that mind state because they feel like, okay, that was last year, last 2 years, but we finna build a new dynasty. Y'all, Uncle Campbell, Mr. Ford, and the rest of you swag, You have been warned.
Hey man, look, we go get this thing going. So we done spend a whole 45 minutes talking about FAMU and Kamari Stevens. I say the man's name wrong, y'all. But man, we got some players to watch for this upcoming season. I've already talked about who I was going. This is a 3-part series, so it would pretty much be like different players that I have from SWAC, BYAC, and the CIAA, SIAC. If I could find some over in Langston and other spots, then bring them on, so I can, I'm gonna put it out there. But the first person I got up here, for to look at, the players to watch is Monroe Bill the third. Everybody know he was at Pine Bluff last season, and he is at Tennessee State with pretty much almost a damn near revamped defense in Nashville. But Eddie George, they got to get it done this year, or a man is going to be, he might be on the hot seat.
He's safe, Doc. As long as Dr. Glover's there, he's safe.
So we watch out for him. I watched his tape too. He's quick to the ball. The only knock about him is he's light. He's only 215 pounds. But knowing Eddie George and how Eddie George and Brandon Fisher, who's the defensive coordinator, how they think about this, they're gonna put some weight on him. He's gonna be probably at least about 225, 230. Got to get him ready for the NFL. So that's one of the players that we can watch, need to watch right there. So and
you think he starts? Does he start or is he depth?
He's starting. This is
okay.
Blue already.
They loaded up there on that defense.
Yeah, Blue already told me he's starting.
Okay.
You got, like he said, Kevon Pope, who's coming back. You have you got Jalen Bell, who also transferred up there from Valley, who's on the defensive line. They are. I looked at their roster, man. They are loaded.
I heard that. Yeah.
They are loaded. The only knock about Tennessee State is how far are you gonna go with your QB? That's it. Draylon Ellis is pretty much in the same boat like Andrew Body. He got a line behind him and he got receivers to throw to. He is consistent, but if he is running for his life and he is down and out as injured, you're not gonna you're gonna have the same problem that you had last season. Hopefully he can. I mean, because it being at once for Draylon Ellis being at 175, you got to put some weight on you, bro. The Tennessee State is in the Ohio Valley Conference, so now you got to understand Ohio Valley and the Big South merged together. So basically, they are the Big South lost teams, and the OVC gained those teams. So basically, they are using that to get to keep their automatic qualifier for the playoffs. Uh-oh. But other than that, man, that ain't happening. That ain't that. Mr. Campbell, let them know Tennessee State ain't going nowhere.
You mean out of the conference?
Out of the conference, they ain't going nowhere.
No, they stuck, and they definitely stuck now because it costs you $5 million to go up.
Yeah.
Supposedly the Titans are going to help them build a 30,000 seat stadium on campus.
Hey man,
that's because of Eddie George. That's why I say Eddie's safe. It's too much money on the line because of Eddie. Eddie ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. The second player we need to watch out for, This man right here, that I call him a walking head buster
Oh yeah, yeah.
for Alcorn. Jarvion Howard, running back. So you talking about a kid that ran for almost 1,400 yards last season. Pretty I was with damn near pretty much the whole offense if you really think about it. He's already said on coming from his mouth that he wants to rush for 2,000 yards this season. I think he can get that if he stays healthy, if the line is consistent, and if the QB. Now, this the whole thing. The only thing about it is the QB gonna throw for 3,000 or is he gonna do 2,000 and just hand the ball off in the backfield? So
When they put that 8 in the box, the QB got to come through because that's what killed them last year. They put 8 in the box.
yeah,
and Allen didn't do what he's supposed to do.
and Allen was hurt too, so
Yeah,
he got hurt the last couple of games, so that kind of messed him up. And having them playing the freshman Trey Lawrence, who showed some flashes, who showed some glimpses, especially like I said, especially in the Soul Bowl against Jackson State. I would give it to him, but he goes, Alcorn goes as he goes. Um, the thing about it with this is that he got a couple of tests coming up. USM is the first game on the list. I don't know how the defense for Southern Miss is, but I feel like he can run for over 100 yards against that defense. Question is, who's going to stop the other running back on the other side? And Frank Gore Jr. He also it also gonna come into play that you might share carries with the other two running backs, and Nico Duffy and Javante Leatherwood. I heard that Duffy more likely would be like an all-purpose back. He would play more in like the slot as a receiver, do jet sweeps, pretty much those type of plays. Kind of like, I know you remember this, Mr. Ford, DeAnthony Thomas. DeAnthony Thomas.
Yeah, Oregon.
Yeah, I think that's who Nico Duffy is like.
Yeah, and Nico Duffy's dad was a FAMU Rattler, wasn't he? He was, I'm trying to think, what's his name? Chuck Duffy?
Mr. Campbell, if you're still in here.
Yeah, his dad was a Rattler. He played for Ken Riley.
Mm.
Yeah, that Thomas guy, where did he go in the league? Because he was like a sprinter.
Which one?
That Thomas kid you just brought up, where did he go in the league? I know he played at Oregon. He was a Duck.
Oh, DeAnthony Thomas, he went to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs, okay. Did he didn't play for the Rams too, did he?
I think he did. I had to go back and see.
Yeah, because he was a punt returner, kickoff. I remember really a kickoff return.
Okay. Yep, you're right. Chuck Duffy is Nico's dad.
Yeah, Chuck was a big time running back for Ken Riley in the should have been the mid '80s. I think he was from Tampa or somewhere down there.
I don't know, Mr. Conley. I don't know. I think that Howard will be the bell cow running back. Leatherwood would be more of the bruiser because he's 230 pounds, and then Duffy will be the speed. That's what I'm looking at. That's how they had it set up last season. That's what I'm looking at how it's going to be this season. So, but you never know. It might change up. They might change it up. Fred might change it up. Who we got next on the list? All right. We got one Rattler in the house that's staying. Excuse me. So we got Jeremy Musa, quarterback for Florida A&M. He is pretty much the top returning starter in the SWAC. I'm not saying this to gas no FAMU players up or FAMU people up. I'm just telling the truth. He is the top player, returning player in the conference, and he's so happily go to Florida A&M. We talking about a guy that threw for over 2,700 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Now, his main thing, we've already talked about this. How do you play against Jackson State? How do you
They better max protect him. If not, he gonna get killed.
How do you play against Jackson State?
They better max protect him.
So that's my whole thing. How do you game plan for Jackson State? That's your first game of the season. I'm just putting it out there. That's your first game of the season. How do you game plan for Jackson State? So
one of the things you better have is a wing tight and then your regular tight end. With all that front that Jackson State got, you better help them offensive linemen out. Instead of 5, you need to have 7 up front.
Right. But my whole thing is, the thing about this with FAMU is your running game. You gotta have a running game to take the pressure off your QB. If you don't have it, your man is gonna be on the backside looking up at the sky all day.
Yeah, that offensive line gonna determine their running game. Supposedly now, they feel that they're running the offensive line from last year. This one will be better. Now, my only thing is, Fam plays better when that Lee kid is at the center spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that kid was 69. They get killed when they play that kid 66. He was a freshman from Tampa somewhere. He was off. He was terrible.
Mm. So that's my whole thing. I want to see a competitive game on September the 3rd, and it's just all about what can you do for Jeremy Musa. Also, that Truth Hurts just put out there, he don't have his go-to receiver anymore. He's in the NFL. He's with the Los Angeles Rams.
But, Doc, he got some receiver. Listen,
he got receivers.
They brought some people in now.
They got some. I mean, understand y'all got some receivers, but
he won't be able to throw to just one. They gonna have what Fam used to call. They got the rack boys now. They can. I mean, they got so much speed. Now, my thing is that kid wearing 85. I can't remember. It's the Manigo. Mm-hmm. It is a waste of time to have that kid out wide. That boy is not a wide receiver. He's a wing tight. But they got some kids that'll come in. One's from Tulane. There's one coming from UCF. Them kids right there. I don't see how they're gonna sit them guys down. Them boys ready.
Right.
They ready to play.
So now I don't get me wrong. I want to see. I'm a type of person. I'm a type of person when I look at football. And even if I wanted to coach football, I'm more you got to be balanced. I'm looking for I'm looking
they
for
got to, if like I said, if that offensive line is dominant, they got the backs. That running back room at Fam is filled. Okay. They got the backs. They got the boy from Nebraska. They got the sprinter from FAU. Then they got them kids from last year. They got the backs now, but running game is always determined by them horses. I mean, by them people up front.
Right.
You know, what's that offensive line going to be like? That's why I'm telling you now, you were talking about protecting him. If they come at Jackson State running just 2 tackles, 2 guards, and a center, they're going to get crushed. They have got to utilize them tight ends. Because Jackson coming, like y'all always say, Jackson coming with the firepower and depth to back it up. They can take the starters out and they still held up front. So he gonna have to play too. They would not be able to play without a tight end. If Fam plays without a tight end, they gonna get that boy hurt, man.
All right. Look, I got a question. It said who has the youngest team in the SWAC? I think the
Probably
youngest
Valley, isn't it?
either Valley or Bethune.
Yeah. But I thought Bethune, I thought he went and got a bunch of transfers.
Yeah, he did, but you still got some kids on their team though. I'm thinking either one. I'm thinking either one. And if you really think, I'm looking at Texas Southern also. Texas Southern might be
Yeah,
young.
them kids at Texas Southern now to be about juniors, right? That McKinney brought in.
Yeah.
They should be ready to take that next step. They should listen. Texas Southern should be ready to compete now for the West, because them kids there, them boys at Texas Southern been starting the last 2 years.
Oh yeah. I mean, but like I said, I'm just waiting for people to come in and when it start up, it start up. Let's see who got next. We got you got some MEAC boys up in here.
Oh
David
yeah.
Richard, QB from North Carolina Central.
Oh yeah, man. That's a man right there.
Epitome of a dual threat.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong, if I have my bro Josh Josh Sims from HBCU Nightly on here, he would tell you this is a tank.
Yeah.
With an arm.
Oh yeah.
Get me wrong, he does have an arm and he is built like a tank.
Yeah. And he has a mentality. He's a champion.
He has a championship mentality.
Yes, he does.
He's been in the same system for 3 years straight.
Yeah. And Mr. Campbell, how did you let him leave Florida? Because he's from Florida.
Now, I'm be real with y'all. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I'm gonna try to keep it real. I'm trying to keep it funky. Davis Richard is a dog.
Yes, he is.
This is the one I gotta you really gotta watch out for, because if he beat you with his, if he can't beat you with his arm, he gonna beat you with his feet.
Right.
He is gonna beat you with his feet, and he is cerebral about it. In fact, North Carolina Central brings back the same damn team.
Yeah.
A couple of players that
that Bullock kid left and went to Maryland.
Right. And
that's the only one I know of.
The Mitchell kid, I think he left too. But what I'm saying, y'all, I ain't being no homer. I ain't being the Davis Richard homer. I like good QB play. I like a QB that is equally good with his legs as with his arm.
That's right. I'm the same way. I like dual threat kids.
And so when I look at that, I'm looking at it like this. You've been in the same system for the last 3 years. You got the same coach for the last 3 years. This is the same team that you, like I said, this is the same team that you had for the last 3 years. Yes, I said the same team, even the same team when they went up to 21, they went to Valley, it lost to Valley by 1. Yes, this is the same team. This is the same team that they beat Alcorn in 21 for the SWAC MEAC challenge.
Right.
This is also the same team that that punched Jackson State in the mouth in the Celebration Bowl. But this is also the same team that got dog walked by Campbell.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, they did.
This is also the same team that lost to South Carolina State.
Yeah, on television.
On television.
On national TV.
So I give you that. Yeah, it's your team is very consistent. Your QB is very consistent. He don't make a lot of mistakes. That's, like I said, that's something that I like right there. He's, like I said, he's equally good with his arm and in his feet. So
and don't forget, they dog walked A&T last year in Charlotte. They beat up on A&T on national TV.
Yeah, they beat up on A&T.
A&T, they beat them up. The score wasn't indicative of the game.
Right, but it should have been a blowout.
Yeah, really.
Let my boy Josh tell you, it should have been a blowout, and I would believe him. that when I see it, it should have been a blowout. Uh, when they played, I remember they played Howard. They beat Howard. They dog walked to sleep Morgan State
Yeah.
on Thursday
That's
night.
Yeah.
So this is a team with a QB and a head and a coach and a coaching staff that is equal to anything. Go ahead, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, they I just feel like they the class of the MEAC. I'm very impressed with Trey Oliver. And you're correct about the games they lost last year, but I just don't see nobody being in their class in the MEAC. Maybe you know what? I'm with Howard having all these veterans and having some good players and all that. I just can't put Howard over South Carolina State. I can't put Scott over Buddy Pugh right now. I can't do it.
But if they don't get it, but Buddy Pugh in South Carolina State don't get it done next year.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah. Because there's some people that want Buddy out anyway. One of the things that got Buddy that money was when he when he won that Celebration Bowl against Jackson. That extended him some years. But I'm just right now. I just can't put Howard over South Carolina State.
So here we got one more. I think we'll see. Just speak of the devil. We got a bulldog.
Oh, he a man. That's that Green kid, right?
Jablonski Green.
Yeah, man. He just listen.
State.
He was hurt last year, right?
Hurt last year, so he didn't play a lot last season. But
he's a man. I've seen him.
In 21,
yeah,
he was everywhere.
He was, man. He was dominant too.
We talking about a kid as a grown man, 6'3", 205 pounds. That wears number 34.
Yeah, he's something else, man. Yeah, he's something else. He just, the thing is, what do they have on the other side of him? Because he gonna bring the funk. And then, if you got somebody else on that other side, they can be very dominant.
Right.
Yeah.
And then also, we're not gonna let it slide. Coach Buddy Pugh is good with the defense.
Oh yeah, that's South Carolina State's pride and joy.
Yep.
For maybe the last 30 or 40 years, from the Willie Jeffrey days when he had Harry Carson and those. Defense is number one at South Carolina State. Defense is not. Offense has always been kind of plain and simple. That's why they had problems in the playoff, because they weren't a score a minute type team. They were gonna run what we call in the 70s the veer, and they were gonna be very methodical. But their defense was always gonna have pro material on it. Right. Guys who could make the NFL. That's always been them.
Hold on, yeah. Lowe's. Don't get me wrong. This is part one. Part one. So it's a part 2 and a part 3 coming up. So give me time so I can do my research on the other players that I can get up on here. And we gonna talk about those players too. So I got you, man. I got you. So, but man, look, as one player, that's one person we got to watch out for. First game of the season is this man right here, number 34. Where is he going? Is he going to line up on the end? Is he going to line up in 3 technique? Is he going to line up in the 1 technique? Is he going to line up under the center? Where is he going to line up at? Because the man can play all over the damn line.
Yeah. But, Doc, I'm going to say this. I still think y'all blow him out in the first game. South Carolina State always starts off very slowly. It's, by mid-season, that's when they kind of crank it up. That's how they did the year that they won the Celebration Bowl. They really was run over the first half of the season. But they got kids hurt because they was playing all them FBS schools. And then by maybe the 6 or 7 game, they kind of cranked it up. Guys started coming back. They had that long layover from that last November game to that December Celebration Bowl.
Yeah.
So I just feel like y'all I think y'all blow them out the first game.
Gonna be some South Carolina folks gonna be upset, and I'm gonna have my boy Kobe up here, so we gonna chit chat about that, man. Let's see who else we got up here. This is a man right here. This is a man right here. Devontae Davis, defensive lineman, Jackson State. Talking about what, 6'3", 295, probably 300 pounds. And for his size to be lean and quick, you talking about a kid, this kid right here can line up 3 technique, 1 technique under the nose guard. Wherever you put this dude on the line, he gonna make plays. He gonna make plays. Now he was in the middle, so he basically made, was a run stopper. Um, Not too much getting to the quarterback, but he was a run stopper, and he basically filled in the gaps for the linebackers to flow to the quarterback. So I don't know how they're gonna do him this season because different defensive scheme with a new defensive coordinator, but but I'll give Mr. Porter up here, but I see him being a menace in the SWAT. And if his first name was Dennis, I would call him Dennis the Menace. But I'm gonna just go ahead and call him Tank. I'm gonna call him Big Tank right there. That's Big Tank right there. And he's gonna be a part of that. He's a part of the defensive line rotation where you got Corners Miller, you got Antonio Doyle, you got Phillip Webb, you got um, ooh, the kid that came in from Southeast Louisiana. You got a lot of players on this the defensive line that can rotate in. You talking about a platoon right here. So if I get Mr. Ford back in here, um, but it you can't tell me that this dude don't, his motor don't stop, and he plays to the whistle blows, and also um, he never gets tired. He never gets tired. I don't see how he gets tired. I don't see him get tired. Um, but I'm gonna say he might have a couple of sacks in, for this season, probably like 3 or 4 for the season. But look for him to be. You already said, cause big, physical, athletic, and can run. That's how I see it. That's what I see right there. Last player on the list. Shoot, it's got it's supposed to be Sundiata. They damn spell check. Sundiata Anderson, defensive lineman from Grambling State. Now, Blue had already said that this kid is a grown ass man, and he looks taller in person when he stood next to him. And I think Blue's probably like 6', 6'1". We talking about Sundiata is clearly 6'5", and he looks like he says he's 240, but damn it, he probably look every bit of 255 pounds because he is this kid is chiseled. Look like he got chiseled from a block of granite. So we talking about a kid that can also play the run, good run stopper, but his specialty is being a menace to your quarterback. That's his specialty. What is going to happen is uh, when they play Grambling the first game, Hampton, I'm sorry, Hampton the first game of the season, we will see how fierce and competitive Mr. Anderson is. But I did see glimpses of him, especially during the especially during the spring game. Just the dude, just he looks the part, but he looks like he also plays the part too. So I'm gonna let everybody know, man. Don't sleep on this dude right here. We don't sleep on this kid right here, y'all. Russell, it is a part one. I want everybody to understand this is part. I said it in the beginning. This is a part one. This is a 3-part series. If you look at my, if you look at the what you call it, it is a 3-part series. All right, Mr. Ford. All right.
Yeah, yeah, I'm back. You know what? I didn't charge my phone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So the last two players that I talked about was Devontae Davis from
Oh
Jackson
yeah, that's a man. That's a man.
and Sundiata Anderson from
Oh yeah, both of them might get pro looks. They both of them kind of got that NFL in them.
Yard Talk. I know it's Sundiata. It's called that damn autocorrect on my phone. I'm doing everything off my phone. You know I know how to spell the man name. But it all with like I said with Sundiata and Grambling, it all starts when they play Hampton.
Yeah, yeah,
They play
yeah.
Hampton. You got to start off fast. If you don't start off fast, man, you're gonna be in some. You're gonna have some trouble. Trouble.
They usually have some athletes up at Hampton. I've been hearing people lowball Hampton about Hampton ain't this, Hampton ain't that. Now, I didn't agree with them joining that CAA, but Hampton usually has some athletes up there, and they
Right.
have big boys in the trenches,
Right.
especially on that offensive line.
Right. You gotta win. Gotta win.
Yeah,
You gotta win the first game. You gotta win the State Fair Classic. You gotta beat Southern, and you got to beat FAMU. But don't they play FAMU this season?
is that Grambling?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
You know FAMU's got Texas Southern and Prairie View, I think.
Okay. Okay. But you gotta beat those. You gotta beat those teams. You gotta beat Hampton. You gotta beat Prairie View, and you gotta
got to be Texas Southern. Them people Southern.
and you gotta beat Texas Southern because Southern dog walked y'all in the
They sure did. I saw that on television. I thought our boys quit.
Texas
I thought they quit
in the shell. So you gotta beat.
Yeah, that second half, they like you said, they dog walked us, man. They beat us down. It was terrible.
Okay, so yeah, it's players to watch, and like I said, we got more players to look at. I got more players to look out for. The second part of the series is going to be pretty much. I might probably have more MEAC players on here, and also some SIAC players on here because in fact, yes, SIAC, Virginia Union. No, SCI.
Yeah, and don't forget, Benedict was a class of Division II black schools last year.
Virginia Union was CIAA, right?
Yeah, they CIAA Division II.
Okay, so
I wanted Virginia Union to play Benedict. That's what I wanted.
Look out for Virginia Union.
Yeah, that's Coach Joe Taylor's AD up there.
Mm-hmm. I already know. Jada Byers, we got to watch out for him. He's gonna be on the second part of the series.
Yeah, they are saying that kid has NFL aspirations.
Mm-hmm. So for all my MEAC people up in here, make sure I got y'all. I got y'all. This is just a little first part. I came up with this last night. I put this whole thing together while I was at work, and so I got y'all. I got y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And Doc, I think that if I was willing, I wouldn't let Stevens come back. But I think this has something to do with that NIL stuff. I just feel like somebody's promised him some money. Because you come back, we're less than 4 weeks before everybody has to go to camp. And then you come up with this that you're going to leave. I mean, that you're going to transfer portal. Somebody talking dollars and cents to them. Somebody talking money.
That's too, because my whole thing is I said, I said it before. I said there's a whole month. I said my whole thing is understood. You tested the waters. You seen what you get offered the first time. You decided the offer wasn't the one that you wanted. You decided to come back. Yes, I'm gonna give you your price for coming back. You made a grown man decision. Now everything that you do is gonna be a grown man decision because you're a grown man. So but I'm gonna have to put this up here, y'all. I'm gonna have to put this back up here. I got to. It's that thing where my granny used to tell me, you either in or you out. You either in or you out, but don't be letting out my good air out of my house.
And listen, you see, look at that picture right there. Now they say originally where he wanted to go was UCF. He's not a UCF. See, the people at UCF now, they're SEC people.
Mm-hmm.
You look at that staff. He's too small to be a defensive lineman at UCF. UCF is using a metrics whereby they're saying they want the kids that got a UCF should be able to play in the SEC. He's not that kind of kid. He's not big enough.
Yeah.
And that's what's that man's name? What's his name, Doc? The head coach at UCF. He was at Auburn.
Oh, Gus Malzahn.
Gus Malzahn wants a SEC type of defensive lineman. He wants a 6'5", 6'6", 280, 290 that can run. That's a pro prospect. That's not Kamari.
But he gonna and in reality, because he got 2 years left, and he would have went to UCF. He'd be the following year. He would have been going to the Big 12.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, these kids don't understand. A lot of these schools got a prototype. They'll talk to you and all that, but they have a prototype. If you 6'3" or 6'4" and they want 6'6", they don't want you. They want 6'6". If you 270, 260 and they want 290, they gonna get 290. They go by a prototype. And I remember when they was talking about he wanted to go to UCF, I can look at him. That's not them. He's not a UCF kind of guy. Like I said, what they're doing at UCF now, they are building a SEC type program. That's what Gus is doing.
Well, I don't think he need to. Gus don't need to build no SEC type program. As far as on the defense go, you need to build a Big 12 type program because you're going to be dealing with Big 12 offenses too.
Yeah.
That, to me, being heavy don't make no sense because let TCU go out there and speed run you to death. That's what happened.
But you know what they're saying now after that demolishing of TCU against Georgia, that's what everybody's trying to build a defense that looks like either Alabama or Georgia. It's a lot of depth. They're going to play. Now, Georgia played 25, 30 players on defense.
Right.
And that's what I can't think of that guy's name. I don't know if he's still. Is Travis Robinson still who's the defense coordinator at UCF? Is it Travis?
Let me see.
See who the defense coordinator at UCF. Because Travis them was from Auburn, I think. Or did Travis leave?
Let me see. So defensive coordinator is David Gibbs and Addison Williams.
Oh, David. So David is down there. You know whose son that is, right?
Gary Gibbs.
Alex.
Alex Gibbs.
Alex Gibbs used to be with the Denver Broncos. He was offensive line coach. He was at University of Georgia, was with the Falcons. That's his son. So Travis is gone because when Gus left Auburn, he brought Travis with him. So Travis must be somewhere else now.
Okay.
Now, David, he likes multiple fronts. He'll show you 4 down linemen. This time, next time he'll show you 3 down linemen. Next time he'll show you a 50 front. You know, he's like that. He's gonna keep them fronts changed.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his style.
But yeah, like I said, we it is what it is with Kamara Stevens. It's the but hopefully he'll find a home before fall fall practice starts. And if not, he still got a year. He still got 2 years left. Um, but other than that, I'm about to roll up out of here. Everybody's about to roll over to Ken Clark. You got anything going on other than watching the home run derby, Mr. Ford?
Yeah, and listen, I had a friend of my wife and I had a friend of ours came over yesterday. And are you familiar with Tiny Desk by NPR?
Yeah.
Oh man, listen. I know some people say I know you wouldn't listen to that, but listen, they had Juvenile on, right?
Yeah, I remember. I watched that one.
Oh, he turned it out. He turned it out. He turned it out, man. Yeah, he had I love Trombone Shorty. And he brought out Trombone Shorty, and then he brought out these violin players, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, Juvenile. I hadn't heard that stuff in years, man. Yeah.
But yeah, we about to roll up out of here. But until then, y'all, FAMU, you gonna have to hold this L. You gonna have to hold this L. And I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna take y'all out while y'all being serenaded by Marshall 100 and the SOS. If anybody can hear it, so just hold that L. Hold it. Have a good one, Mr. Ford.
Okay, have a good night, okay?
All right. Hold this L. Hold this L. Damn, you hold this dang on L. Just sit on it. Sit on the L. And I'm gonna give it to you again. I'm gonna Rattler just crying on your head. Riding that L. Riding it. The Rattler just crying. Just crying. And all I guess it was all self-inflicted. I mean, it was all self-inflicted. Ain't that what Willie said? Ain't that what Willie said? It was self-inflicted. It was self-inflicted. Man, look. I was tripping. Y'all really tripping, but man, look. But look, y'all, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody for joining us tonight for HBCU tonight. Is episode 25. We're gonna have the next one coming up on Wednesday, where we'll do the second part of my 3-part series, players to watch. And if fam, you gonna take any type of L again, don't worry about it, y'all. If y'all lose this Orange Blossom Classic this season, all this stuff that I have right there is already on. Is gonna be right here on my laptop. Right here on my laptop. All right. All right. If you haven't done it by now, make sure that you like the stream. Make sure that you comment, share with your folks, and most of all, subscribe. We are trying to get up to 2,000 subscribers. We are trying to get up to 2,000 subscribers. And also, this week is Jackson State's Day of Giving on, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday. On Thursday, July 14th is our day. Is our yearly day of giving for Jackson State University. And if any of your university have any type of day of giving, make sure y'all bring it on here on the shows. The way we can actually put it out there and broadcast it and promote it for y'all. And also, If you want to go ahead and bless the Cash App, you are more than likely welcome to, because why? We still got bills to pay over here. I'm just letting y'all know. We still got bills to pay. Every dime, every penny, dime, nickel, quarter, whatever you put up in here is sent. It does go back to the channel. But any other thing as far as like equipment, whatever that it needs, we have to have for the channel, it goes back into it. And I make sure that we do our job, and we do what's supposed to be done for the money and everything. Uh, we'll have another moderator appreciation coming up this weekend. So all my moderators that's in here, make sure that y'all do what y'all got to do. Y'all do what y'all got to do. Y'all do what y'all got to do. But other than that, man, look, y'all make y'all way over to KC 1400. Man, I'm trying to make my way over there too. Eat me some chicken, watch some news or some wrestling, because I have not watched the first part of wrestling. But yeah, FAMU, FAMU, hold that L, hold it. Oh man, this has been HBCU Overdrive Live, where all HBCUs matter. Man, hit the notification bell to get everything HBCU Overdrive. Again, we is out this thing on Wednesday. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay dangerous. We'll be back on this thing Wednesday night. Peace.